To be honest with you, I had no respect for law and order. I was a drug addict, and I spent many days dodging the police. That's what I did. I never had the officer friendly experience. I grew up in the streets.
Do I have the authority to play God and say that your brother can never get it right? Do I have the authority to say that this guy can never change? I don't care if he's 70 years old. He'll never change.
And you talk about law enforcement, I had a very distorted and very prejudicial view. But yet, going to prison for me was like a rite of passage, because the group that I hung around with, if you hadn't been to prison, you had no street cred. You had no credibility. And that was the lifestyle that I found myself in.
Is that somebody has played God and said, you can never change. And see, we know that that's not the case.
Vance found something called a facial invalidity.
This was like unprecedented. No one had done this. No persistent offender had been able to figure this out. And so I knew that as the first case, I would be the test case, and that I could not bring this as a pro se litigant.
Every time a guy can't get it right, and he chooses to go out there and commit crime, and he chooses to come back, now he's not doing 5, he's doing 10, or he's doing 20. But the hope for rehabilitation is always there.
As opposed to years ago when I was just totally ignorant, and that ignorance allowed me to play Russian roulette with my own life. Today, I would never put myself in a position. Listen, do you know that I'm 43 years old? Since I was like 19, I've always been under some type of probation, parole, or I was locked up. And today I'm free of all that. And I would never in life put myself in a position to have to adhere to any of that stuff ever again, because I understand it today.